Leicestershire recovered from an extraordinarily bad start as they fought back very strongly on the opening day of the LV County Championship 2nd Division match at Grace Road to take control against Glamorgan. Glamorgan won the toss and unbelievably Hugh Waters took 2 wickets with the first 2 balls of the match. Greg Smith turned the very first delivery to a well-placed short leg. And next up, Jacques Dutoy was plumb in front. A worse start could not have been imagined. Ramnaresh Sarwan on debut survived the hat-trick, but with just 1 run on the board, Matthew Boyce gave the on-fire Waters his 3rd wicket in 11 balls and Gareth Rees his 2nd sharp catch at short leg. So the top 3 batsmen were all back in the hutch with a duck to their names, not the start last season's bottom county would have thought of. Joshua Cobb decided that the best way to react was to bravely play a few shots of aggression, and for a while he did that to good effect. He timed some of his shots beautifully. This straight drive off Waters went all the way for 6. And he repeated the dose in the next over off Jim Allenby as Cobb helped his side recover to 29 before the 4th wicket fell. He had made a quick-fire 26 but was then trapped in front by Allenby to leave the Welshman firmly in control of the match in the early stages. Sarwan must have wondered what on earth he'd let himself in for. He may have witnessed a few horrid collapses with his countrymen on the international stage, but this must have made his heart beat just that little bit faster. He remained cool, however, concentrating on his own batting. And in doing so, he helped Leicestershire remain 4 down at lunch, but they were soon 75 for 5 on the resumption, as Ned Eckersley was adjudged leg before to Allenby, although he thought he'd hit the ball. Eckersley was out for 25, but his loss did not create any more panic in the home dressing room. Instead, Sarwan showed his class with some gorgeous shots. He was already earning his wages in the East Midlands. Leicestershire had a few calamitous collapses last year, but here they showed courage as they refused to give up the fight. Wayne White is a more than useful player to have coming in at number 7, and he flayed at anything wide from Graham Wagg as his side continued to put runs on the board. The Sun even threatened to put in an appearance on a day which was certainly not ideal for any cricketer, never mind one from Guyana, but a well-wrapped-up Sarwan began to put what heat there was back onto the visitors as he and White added 53 runs for the 6th wicket. That stand was broken by Wagg, who got a ball to shape back into Sarwan to have him leg before 9 runs short of a deserved half-century. But the good work appeared as if it was going to be undone when White soon drove over the top of a ball from Allenby and was bowled for a feisty 37 at 140 for 7. Claude Henderson made some very useful runs at number 8 last summer, and he was to do so again here, starting off with a thumping maximum off Wagg. The former Kent player Robbie Joseph proved that Leicestershire do have the ability to score runs low down the order. His debut innings for the county may turn out to be a very valuable one as this match develops over the next couple of days. He struck 29 out of an important stand of 56, but then he nicked Robert Croft to Allenby for the spinner's 1,155th wicket of his remarkable first-class career. In the corresponding fixture last season, the only one that Leicestershire won, Henderson was the star, and he was proving to be one again here, reaching his 50 off 108 balls. The importance of his efforts was soon to be in evidence. He was helped for a while by Nadeem Malik, who helped add 48 for the 9th wicket. He was out to what can easily be described as not Waters' best ball of the day, Will Bragg taking the catch. Henderson then tried to take the total to 250, a monumental effort given their position earlier on in the day. This streaky boundary took his tally to 57. But 1 run short of that 250, Matthew Hoggard was bowled by delivery from Wagg, which was far too good for him. Leicestershire will have been pleased to have posted 249, and that soon appeared to be a big score. Joseph soon had Stuart Walters leg before for 8, the batsman not enjoying his promotion to opener. Then, 3 balls later, Rees was also on his way in the same fashion, although his dismissal was not quite as obvious. After 3 overs, Glamorgan, like their hosts before them, were also 3 down. Ben Wright received a perler from Hoggard, which clipped the top of his off stump. 10 for 3 soon became 17 for 4 as Glamorgan's top order found batting no simpler than Leicestershire's, although Moses Henriquez first survived being caught off a no ball. But he then lost his partner Bragg, who warmed up the hands of Sarwan in the slips, Joseph with his second wicket of a fine opening spell. Henriquez may have had one life, but he didn't get another. He was the 15th man out in an astonishing day of county cricket. This time it was Malik with the wicket. So from an unbelievable start, Leicestershire now have the upper hand. Glamorgan will resume on 25 for 5, having already lost half their wickets in just 11 overs. That means they still trail by 224 runs and need plenty more from their lower order.